Hello, I'm Dango Rose. Welcome to the Mountaineer Podcast, where everybody's listening. The Mountaineer brings you the latest news of the Peak to Peak region, in print, online, through our podcast, social media, and special publications. Now, listen in to the latest news of the area with our local journalists.
Before we get started, a disclaimer. This episode contains background noise throughout, as I recorded this interview in a very loud place. It also has some responses from Emmit Scully that I had to cut out of the episode because, unfortunately, you couldn't make out what he was saying. I hope you still enjoy listening. Hello, my name is Jamie Lammers, and this week I have two musical guests because I am interviewing a duo today. Do you guys mind introducing yourselves real quick?
My name's Emmit Scully.
I'm Victoria Smith. We're both born and raised up in Ned.
And I hear you two, as the Rollins Villains, are performing at Busey Brews very soon.
Yeah, February 25th.
Would you guys mind telling us how you became a duo?
Sure. So, Emmit and I obviously grew up not together, but in Nederland. He went to Boulder High. I went to Nederland High School, and our dads had worked together, so we didn't really know each other, but we knew of each other, and didn't have too much contact, but the story of us getting together is kind of crazy. He had a dream about me and tracked me down on Facebook, and we became a couple. So that was 7.5 years ago. And then I've always loved to sing. He's an amazing guitarist, and so we've always kind of played together in our home, just jamming.
Around family and friends.
Yeah. And then Emmett got this really cool amp from Doug Brightwood where we can play backing tracks through the amp. So we do some acoustic stuff and we do some covers electric, like Sultans of Swing we can have the backing track for and stuff like that. So it allows us to perform like a band, but just a duo. And so once we started getting that going with the amp and having some backing without having to form a full band, we started playing out. Our first forays were obviously open mic nights around town, and we did 1 or 2 in Boulder. And then we performed at the train cars over the summer for the Day of Art and really loved it. And so we've been working on playing out more. And I know Kyle Busey from working with him back when I was in high school at the First Street Pub and Grill. So I had mentioned that he does music and we love to play, and he was like, oh, we'll just reach out to Stephanie. So I did that over the summer, and he was able to reach out to me this December and got us set up. So we're super, super excited to play one of our favorite local restaurants.
Yeah, and we play mostly classic rock, alternative rock, mostly cover material.
We also host an open mic once a month at Gold Dirt in Rollinsville, so that is a fun way to get out every month and play a little bit.
Were there any particular influences that inspired your music along the way?
Emmett's guitar playing is definitely heavy blues. Steve Ray Vaughan is one of his big influences. We love ZZ Top and
Santana.
all the classics. We just got to see the Eagles, which was amazing. And then I grew up with a really eclectic music household, so we would listen to anything from classical and jazz to comedy music, Dr. Demento and Alan Sherman and Selena, classic rock, country. It was all pretty much fair game. I was probably the Chicks and Patsy Cline, but we both love the blues. I think that the blues is the heart of our music.
So I heard earlier you guys mostly perform covers?
Yeah, we have a couple originals that we'll mix in there, but it's mainly covers and a variety of acoustic and electric.
What's so fun for you guys about being able to perform live?
I think it's really given us something, I think it's really important to keep dating in your relationship, and this is something that we always kind of have to work on together. Team building is something for us to do out in public, having fun, and it's something we both love. And we love sharing music with other people, so the open mic has been really fun to get other people in. We can jam together sometimes, and community, I think, is big for both of us.
And what do you hope that audience members will be able to take away from your shows when they come and see you?
I think we just want to have fun. I think, too, we play a pretty wide variety. So I think it's fun for audiences. We encourage people to sing along and get into it. So we play everything from, we have a Jimmy Buffett cover, we go all the way to Stevie Ray Vaughan and ZZ Top and even some other variety in there, Foo Fighters and some alternatives. So we can reach a pretty wide audience, and that's always fun. I feel like we try to have something for everyone.
I'm curious, where did Rollins Villains come from anyway?
So we live in Rollinsville, and I've just always had a joke that I don't think it's just me. I think there's a lot of people up here that have joked about the Rollins Villains.
A Rollinsvilleite.
Yeah.
Villain, right?
Yeah, so.
Yeah, like Ned Head, Boulderite.
Rollins Villains.
I don't know.
Yeah, so it's just a play on the Rollinsville, and I don't know, I think that for me personally, I'm a big Disney fan, and I've always loved Disney villains, and I'm a huge fun person, so it's a fun play on words for us. And we couldn't come up with a duo name, and Emmit and Victoria was a little too
Is there anything else you'd like to add before we sign off?
I don't think So encourage people to come out and have a good time.
We're just in the beginning stages of doing this. We do the open mic, which is fun and great to get people from the community out to come out, play in front of a crowd, and we gave them an ad, and it was great. So, yeah, we don't have anything really coming up other than the gig at the brew pub at Busey, and yeah, our open mics every month. So we'll see where it goes from there, I guess.
Yeah, I definitely think as two locals that have been looking for a shot, I think that was one of our goals with the open mic is to allow anyone. We're very open to who plays and whatever you want to play at the open mic, or if you want to tell jokes or whatever, you can certainly do that. I think I'm very excited and I'm very grateful to Busey to give us this opportunity as two local kids just kind of have fun and bring some music to the community without taking it super serious.
We don't have studio record or professional like that to show, hey, this is our material, let us play.
So we love Busey. We're very thankful to them. I don't know. Sometimes this information can just be fun, but I don't know if it's helpful. Emmit is a dealer in Blackhawk for his day job, and then I'm a hairstylist during the day. So
Thank you so much to Emmit and Victoria for coming on board and joining us for the podcast. If you want to see the Rollins Villains performing live, you can check them out at Busey Brews on 70 East 1st Street in Nederland on Sunday, February 25th, 2024, starting at 2 p.m. And now, for this week's music mentions. Head to Busey Brews, located at 70 East 1st Street in Nederland on Sunday, February 18th, 2024 at 2 p.m. to see Windy Pines performing live. Head to the Diner Bar Ned, located at 121 North Jefferson Street in Nederland on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. for a Damn Jam open jam night, on Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. for a karaoke night, on Fridays at 9 p.m. for DJ Fridays, and on Sundays at 6 p.m. for an open mic night. Head to Eldora Mountain Resort, located at 2861 Eldora Ski Road in Nederland for a multitude of performances this next week. Friday, February 16th at 11 a.m. for the Friday Timbers Tap House series with Eric Richard Stone. Friday, February 16th at noon for the DJs in the Woodward Boombox series with Aaron Stereo. Saturday, February 17th at 9 a.m. for a DJs in the Woodward Boombox series with Short Circus DJs Garrett and Dirty Dale. On Saturday, February 17th at 1 p.m. for a Fireside and Timbers Lodge series with Will Whalen. On Sunday, February 18th at 9 a.m. for a DJs in the Woodward Boombox series with Short Circuits DJs Garrett and Dirty Dale once again. And on Sunday, February 18th at 1 p.m. to see Fireside and Timbers Lodge series with Gratefully Acoustic. Head to the Gold Hill General Store, located at 531 Main Street in Gold Hill on Saturday, February 17th at 7 p.m. to see 100 Pound House Cat performing live. Head to Howlin' Wind Brewing, located at 51A Main Street in Rollinsville on Saturday, February 17th at 5 p.m. to see the Austin Quattlebaum Duo performing live. Head to the Jamestown Mercantile, located at 108 Main Street in Jamestown on Sunday, February 18th at noon to see Mike Lamatola performing live, on Wednesday, February 21st at 5 p.m. for an open mic night, and on Thursday, February 22nd at 7 p.m. to see Lucy Moore and Friends. Head to JKQ Barbecue, located at 200 Gregory Street in Blackhawk on Friday, February 16th at 6 p.m. and on Saturday, February 17th at 5 p.m. to see Dewey performing live. Head to Knotted Root Brewing, located at 250 North Caribou Street in Nederland on Friday, February 16th at 5:30 p.m. to see Daft Fish, a pre-party for Dopapod at the Caribou Room. Also be sure to head there on Saturday, February 17th at 5 p.m. to see Derek Dames-Ole performing live. Podcast exclusive announcement. Head to the Nederland Community Library, located at 200 Highway 72 North in Nederland on Saturday, February 17th at 7 p.m. to see Strange Birds performing at the Valentine's Day Mini Gala. Tickets are limited and the waiting list has just opened up, so sign up as soon as you can. Head to the Caribou Room, located at 55 Indian Peaks Drive in Nederland on Friday, February 16th to see Dopapod with Sickard Hollow performing live. Doors open and dinner starts at 7 p.m. and the show starts at 8 p.m. And finally, head to the Very Nice Brewing Company, located at 20 East Lakeview Drive, number 112 in Nederland on Friday, February 16th at 6 p.m. to see De Lovelies performing live, and on Saturday, February 17th at 5 p.m. to see Ella Wren performing live. Did we miss you or your performance? Want to submit your music listing in the Peak to Peak area? Do you have updates to your business or to your performances? Please call 303-810-5409 or email info@themountaineer.com to be included in the next print edition or the next podcast of The Mountain Ear.
And that's it for our show. Subscribe online to get more access to more news, weekly updates to our community calendar, and a link to our YouTube channel by visiting themountaineer.com. Be sure to use the coupon code PODCAST when subscribing for a 10% discount, only available to our listeners. If you are in the local Peak to Peak area, be sure to pick up a print edition of The Mountaineer at a local business. I'm Dango Rose. Thank you for listening.